everybody, it's Khristina from Redefine Creative, and I am back with my April for the Love of Homemade Kits kit share. And so because it's a new month, we have a brand new recipe for you. I will link my blog down below, which is where you can grab your printable of this, which would be awesome for making your own kit. Or if you're going to a crop someday and you want to put a kit together for that, or if you are working from home and you just want to gather up a set of materials. So I'm going to go ahead and move all this stuff off and start with the paper. And if you know me, you know that I always end up putting more in my kit than what is on the list. But we started with a pattern paper that has been in your stash for a very long time. And then we have a monochromatic paper, a diagonal stripe, a pattern paper with green in it, and then either a 6x6 or a 6x8 paper pad. So I started my inspiration with my diagonal stripe, which also happens to be a pattern paper that has been in my stash for a very long time. So this one is from Bo Bunny Lemonade Stand. It is called Daydream, and it is this gorgeous rainbow color diagonal stripe. And it has just kind of an orangish color on the back, but it is from 2014, you guys, so this is an old one. So I started with my diagonal stripe, even though this is also a pattern paper that's been in my stash for a long time. But it gave me a bunch of colors to pick from. And from there, I went ahead and grabbed these two papers next. So these are from Bella Boulevard Oh My Stars, and I thought these were a great complement to the colors in this one. So this has all kinds of little groups of text, which looks like it's stamped on, which I think is just adorable. And this one is, let me see, I don't know if it has a name. Item 1359. This side is just a cut apart sheet, but I plan on using the text side. And then I also have this one from that same collection that has all these cute little rows. And then this side is also a cut apart. And this one is 1335. So those are going to be the pattern papers that have been in my stash for a long time. I also grabbed this border sheet, which is 1226 if you are looking for this paper. That has all kinds of border strips, and then the back just has this green, but either side of this would work really well with this kit. So even though this wasn't something that was specifically in my list, I feel like it's a really good fit for what I'm building into the kit. We also needed a monochromatic, which I am going to use this one, which is like a light pink, dark pink geometric. And it has a scripty text on the back. This one is from Ellie Studios Live, Laugh, Love. It's called Happy Heart. And so I thought that was a good contrasting color. It's nice and bright. It's more geometric to go with everything else. We also needed a pattern paper with a green in it, which I already have lots of them. But I went ahead and grabbed this. It is from a paper pad, so it's only one-sided. But look at how well that kind of goes with all of the other colors I have going on. So it would give me something I can fussy cut if I want. It's got all kinds of shades of greens, so I thought that was a good addition. I also grabbed this one from Live, Laugh, Love, which is called Wood Grain. But I really wanted it for these little black and white hearts. So I felt like I had so much bright color going on that this was the perfect kit to bring in my favorite black. So I've put black cardstock with this kit so that I don't forget, which it would never happen, that I want to combine bright colors with black and white in this particular kit. I also, as a last minute, like, kind of addition, I was going through my scraps for another project and found these that are just from random other collections. There's some Echo Park in here. This one I think is Ellie Studio. Some Horizon, all kinds of things, but just these really bright, fun color palettes. So I'm going to throw those in there. Last but not least, we said a 6x6 or a 6x8. So I have grabbed this one, which is also from Ellie Studio, called Shine. I have not used this paper pack yet. They are all 6x6, but they are all just really bright, super fun colors. We've got some more really cute text, a bunch of geometrics, all kinds of things that I feel like would mix and match really well with this particular kit. So we're going to throw that in there as well. And that will complete the paper part of this kit. So next up for mixed media, we're just going to do watercolors and modeling our texture paste this month. So that's going to be super simple. So I just grabbed some texture paste. This is from Ranger. And then I have the Vicki Boutin watercolors, which come in the most like gorgeous box ever. But a whole set of watercolors in the tubes rather than in the little pans. But I haven't played with these at all. So I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to pull those out. For alphabets, we wanted a metallic set of thickers or sticker letters or something. So something metallic, and then an alphabet that's been in your stash for over a year. So I am grabbing a couple of things. I am grabbing these Case of the Blahs alphabet from Pink Fresh. It is a puffy sticker alpha. It's a little bit more kind of works well for boys, so I thought that would give me a chance to do maybe some more boy layouts. And then I also grabbed this one, which is Felicity Jane's Autumn, which is white foam with the gold on the bottom. So just a hint of metallic. And then I also have these black foam words in the scripty font. And so I thought I would throw those in this kit too if I wanted something a little bit more feminine, perhaps. All right, moving on, last category, we have embellishments, and I'm sure that I have added some extras in this category, as I often do. Washi tape, I have grabbed a couple, let me see if this is all of them, a couple of just geometric black and whites. So a geometric one and then a striped, bring in that touch of black that you know that I love. Some labels, I grabbed these, but there's also labels in a bunch of my other embellishments. So these are just like some pieces of labels that I have left over. So that should be really easy to finish off this month. Stars, I have puffy sticker stars from Ellie Studio. And I also had just a few hearts left over. I've been working through this pack in several of my process videos lately. So all kinds of puffy sticker stars and hearts. An older embellishment or die cut pack. So I have gone back, guys. This is basic gray die cut pieces. Let's see. I don't even know if these have a year. 2010. But they are super bright. Really fun. I don't know that I can use all of them this month. But just some basics, some tags, some arrows, some journaling spots, all kinds of bright fun colors. Who doesn't love basic gray? The things that are in my heart. How cute is that? All right, so we've got those from Basic Gray. I also grabbed the rest of this pack. If you've been watching my videos, you know that I've been pulling this out recently, using up a bunch of the pieces that are in here. So hopefully I can get through some more of that pack. And let's see. Foliage and leaves or vines. I have this little envelope. This little glassine envelope has that little cut file in it. And then it has all of these little like pre-die cut vines and things. That are in white cardstock, so I thought they would be perfect for my watercolors if I want to add some color to them. Same thing with this little guy. And then I also have this book from Minte that is their fussy cutting book that has all kinds of pretty flowers and leaves and vines and all kinds of stuff in it. So I thought I could always fussy cut some things from there. Last but not least, we had mixed media material. So things like wood, fabric, netting, things that are going to add all kinds of texture. So I have grabbed some red baker's twine, which is not necessarily one of those things, but it will work. I have also grabbed some tissue paper because that is a way that I often add texture with my mixed media work. So we've got some tissue paper. I also have this really cool dyeable fabric, like netting paper. This is from Brutus Monroe, and I can dye and color this as well, so I thought that would be really fun. I also grabbed, and I don't even see it on my pile, I grabbed some magic mesh for this kit. Who remembers magic mesh? So I'm going to have some mesh in here too. And then I also had some other washi. This is from Ellie's Studio, Live, Laugh, Love. So I have just a couple of sheets of washi tape in here that I thought would go perfectly with the colors in my kit. And then I also grabbed, I have just a few of these puffy stickers left, and then just one lone little epoxy flare badge on this whole pack. So I thought, even though it's not on the list, this would be a perfect time to throw those in. They're the perfect colors, and see if I can get those used up as well. So that is going to do it for my April for the Love of Homemade Kits. Make sure that you go print out your copy of the materials list so that you can make your own kit and play along. Do tag me on social media if you are playing along so that I can see what your kit looks like as well. And I can't wait to jump in and start creating with this one. Bye, guys.